Hey everybody, Arthur here with another unboxing video. Today we have Marvel Legends series Wolverine, and this is from the Dr. Carl Lyco's Marvel's Sauron Build-A-Figure wave, and she looks awesome. She comes with this nice Wolverine logo with the two slash marks through it, so it's all shifted. It looks great. We got the X on top. We got her imagery on that side, and it's the same on both sides. Got that glorified product shot right there. And we do get some read-up information, which I got to focus. There you go. Everybody from the wave has been reviewed. She's the last one. And then I could build this beautiful Build-A-Figure. Check him out. So let's go ahead and get Laura Kinney out of the package. So we got X-23. I mean Wolverine out of the package, and she does look really, really good. She comes with one of the bigger pieces of Sauron, his arm and wingspan. It's awesome. And she comes with a alternate head. And now a lot of you are probably like, well, why does it look so different from X-23? Because I do believe the X-23, the X-Force one, is a lot younger. This is a more older X-23. And she picked up the mantle of Wolverine. And it looks awesome. I love the face. The face sculpt's great. You can tell she's supposed to be older. They added those subtle, sculpt works and wrinkles and stuff that just look, just the sculpt work's just insane. It looks so good. The eyes are painted really well. Hair is just straight down. Looks very, very good. Then we dive into the figure. Now the figure has a very cool masked head, and it is really cool. Actually flares out a little bit here. You can see the yellow isn't painted on some parts of the ear, but you get some nice eyes painted on there. They're like silver, maybe a little bit of white, like a whitish silver, I guess. Lips painted, hair all moving dynamically as if the wind is blowing. It's cool that it's doing that, but it's also can be a bummer because if you're trying to do some, articulated comic book art, you're really limited on, hey, her hair's flowing this direction, so gotta do that where whatever pose or whatever where it makes sense to have the hair flow in that direction. With that hair flowing, she can look down quite a bit, but looking up is just not in the cards. She can look left and right, but again, the hair does block and get in the way. She can't do the full 360. She can turn around that far, but when it comes to this side, can't really do much. Arms go up, elbows bend, no double jointed elbows, no bicep swivel, which it's disappointing, especially with a figure like this. Now, you can see on the yellow, it's not, it doesn't even pick up on camera as much, but it's too thin. Where they painted the yellow is too thin, so the blue's seeping through. But besides that, the paint is, pretty crisp. I just don't understand why they limit us on a Wolverine character with such little arm articulation. It's disappointing. Now, one thing I did notice while messing with her wrist bend and everything, her claws are actually in her hands and feel a lot more sturdy than a lot of the Wolverines that we've received. So that's always a bonus. We get some nice paint work going down. Seam does interrupt it, but she does look very, very good. Like really really crisp line work. And then you get down to here, which you can tell this is yellow plastic painted blue. And then you get the blue plastic painted yellow. And that's where you can see the two-tone difference. Like you can see the blue actually seeping through. It doesn't really show it again on camera, but it's definitely needed another coat. Maybe this side you can see it. Yeah, you can see it up by the thigh, like the cut and everything. Some weird scrapage going on right there. Don't know what that was from. But she does have the thigh cut, which interrupts the design. She can kick her leg out this high. Split-wise, she can do it this far. It's no Van Damme, but it's still getting able to kick up that high is nice. Double jointed knees. And I love how the boot comes up and covers that peg hole on both sides, and the peg matches the actual color. The line work around the boot is very, very sloppy. It's very sloppy. And ankle bend, pivot, and you get this nice dew claw coming out. We didn't get this boot claw with X-23, and a lot of people were disappointed, but we got it with her, and it looks great. And it's actually a little loose there, pretty sturdy in this one, but you can see it's sticking out a little bit. There's a gap, so it probably just needs to be pushed in or whatnot. But either way, it's a very nice figure. The belt painted very, very nice. No paint issues with the belt. And honestly, for the paint, the issues I was pointing out, it's not that much. It's a $20 figure. So I may go crazy picky and go over all the paint defects and everything. That's just me just showing you guys what to expect. So if you get a figure that's like it doesn't mean that the figure is garbage at all. Yeah, they can do things better, but it's a $20 figure. And these guys, I mean, this thing head to toe looks amazing. And let's see how well she looks. Oh, with the other head, I had to take that off there. It's such a weird little neck. It's all paint slapped it everywhere. Now the alternate head looks pretty good, but it also feels a little big. Like if you're looking at this, maybe it's just because that yellow line going straight up makes it look like she has a thin neck. And I think that's what's throwing it off. It's like a whole illusion that's making it seem like she has a big head. Let me see something here. Do a little comparison. Guess all the hair would be matted down a little bit. So, yeah, I guess it's right. It's just this, again, that line making an illusion that she has a small neck and gives a big head. But I do really like this unmasked head a lot. I wish we would have got a cowl that we can hang from her back. I think that would have been really cool to give us, because as you saw, I mean, she didn't really come with much accessories. She came with the alternate head and the Build-A-Figure part. So, I mean, it would have been cool to have the cowl. Granted, it would have been covered by the hair, but I don't know. Maybe I'm asking too much. But this figure is very, very fun. So let's get her like posed up. See if I can get her to pose up on a flight stand and all that good stuff. So I didn't bust out the flight stand. That's because I spent like 10 minutes trying to find a piece. I did get her posed up though, ready to take somebody on. But when I was messing with her dew claw flew out. And I had no idea where it went. Like this thing came unplugged and it's loose. And it felt like looking for Moon Knight's boomerang. It was a challenge to find. Thankfully, I found it, because I wasn't going to stop looking until I found it, even if it meant continuing my review later. But this figure is fun. Got to watch out for the little things like dew claws falling out and everything. So I decided to put her on the flight stand anyway. All right, so she looks great. I wish we would have got alternate hands. So I was thinking, I'm like, it'd be cool to get the cowl and everything, but then I'm thinking, like, why don't we have alternate hands instead of always having the claws out? It sort of limits how we can pose her, really. Some alternate hands would have been nice, and probably wouldn't use that much plastic because she has such tiny hands. But the figure is awesome. It's worth getting. Plus, you got to get it to build the figure anyway. But definitely a solid looking figure, and I couldn't be happier. So that sums up my unboxing review of the new Wolverine from the Sauron Build-A-Figure wave. If you like what you saw, hit that thumbs up. Subscribe if you want to see more. And I want you guys to check out Toyco Toys and Collectibles. Both Facebook groups are down below. One's the community. Interact with your fellow nerd. Show your figures. Trade figures. Have a good time. Second one, still having an amazing time. It's a pre-order group. You get to be in the know when stuff's coming out. You get to know when it's coming out. And you get an option to pre-order at a very good price and have it delivered to your doorstep. And honestly, that saves me gas money and the headache of trying to hunt down stuff and beat the scalpers when it could just be delivered straight to you. So definitely check out both groups. I want you guys to have the best luck hunting. Keep on collecting and have a beautiful day.